You're my heartbeat, my silent drum that is kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel the love that James Brown did when he got standing ovations on his gig. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky when he opened his wings to fly on by to the beat of my silent drum that is kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky when he opened his wings to fly on by to the beat of my silent drum that is kicking me till I'm numb. Oh. You're my heartbeat, my silent drum that's kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel the love that James Brown did when he got standing ovations on his gig. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky when he opened his wings to fly on by to the beat of my silent drum that is kicking me till I'm numb. Oh. You're my heartbeat, my silent drum that's kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel the love that James Brown did when he got standing ovations on his gig. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky when he opened his wings to fly on by to the beat of the silent drum that's kicking me till I'm numb.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Martinsville. We're getting set for the Korner Sports 150 in the JoinAPS.com Truck Series. It is going to be an exciting race. 150 laps around Martinsville. It is no easy task. Before we introduce you to your starting lineup, how about we take a look back at our race we had last week at Pocono, and it was a great race. We saw Chad Frankenfield start on pole. Then you had the early action going on between Logan Simmons and a couple other guys on lap number 2, and that went ahead and jumbled up the field. And then, I mean, look at all those trucks, nose to nose, bumper to bumper, caused a lot of issues. And then with 4 to go, the leader, Joshua Banks, crossed the stripe. The yellow flag came out when the race was over. Joshua Banks ended up in victory lane last week. Will he end up in victory lane again today? That is going to be the question we're going to have to see if we have the answer to. And let's go ahead and get set and meet our starting lineup for the race tonight. How about your pole sitter, Anthony Job in the number 91 truck? He's been showing a lot of speed of late. And Justin Krasinski in the 4. He's not an easy driver to get by, and you know he's going to be up front contending for the win. Then you got 3rd place, Zach Michael in the 98 truck. I believe this might be the first time we've seen him this season. Andrew Rucker in the number 20 truck is going to start 4th. Starting 5th, how about Adam Meyer in the number 12, and then 6th, Brian Long in that number 08 truck. Starting 7th, Logan Simmons in the 70, and he was one of the drivers we saw have a lot of action last week at Pocono, especially on lap number 2. And starting 8th, Donald Arsif in the number 46 truck. Going on throughout our field. 9th is going to be J.R. Hager in that 44. Starting 10th, the 97 of Steven Spears. 11th, Tyler Riggs, a fan favorite. Starting 12th, Kyle Zimmer, number 25 truck. 13th, Vic Bloom. 14th is Cody Clark in the 33. Starting 15th, how about Joshua Adams in the 88. Chad Frankenfield, Joshua Personette, Eli Green, Jacob Evanson, and Aaron Brown are going to be the remainder of your field as we get set to get the green flag and go racing here at Martinsville for 150 laps. It is going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a lot of action, and I'm looking forward to you guys in the chat. See, we got some people watching, guys. Make sure you stick around because we're going to be doing another one of those ticket giveaways. So on lap number 1, guys, make sure you are watching, and if you enter your username into the chat down below, I will keep track of your tickets. That'll give you 1 ticket into our giveaway. We're going to be giving away a couple of special prizes, which I will make in a separate video. So make sure you guys are watching, and make sure on lap number 1, I'll give you the cue to go ahead and enter your chat down below, or sorry, enter your name down below in the chat. You'll get a ticket, and we're giving away a bunch of prizes, so make sure you're subscribed because I'm going to post another video of that. And here we go. Looks like we got Anthony Job in the 91 and the 4 of Justin Krasinski on row number 1. 150 laps at the paper clip, and we are green. Go ahead, guys, and enter your username down in the chat down below, or your name, if you want a ticket into a couple of our giveaways here. As we go down into turn number 1, you got Anthony Job, Justin Krasinski, and we got caution out early on. I believe it might have involved the 08 of Brian Long. Let me go back and take a look at that. And as we watch it back here, looked like it was the 08 of Brian Long, got into the number 70 of Logan Simmons, and he was sliding through turn number 1. Luckily, I don't think there was a lot of contact being made by anyone else for the most part, and I think Brian Long might have been able to get away from this pretty unscathed. However, I'm going to want to make sure the pace car is going to be able to cycle back around and there's no confusion on that. But how about that restart, or the initial start of the race? Justin Krasinski in the 4 truck actually able to grab the race lead from 2nd place, so move the 4 into the top spot, and he will be listed as your current leader right now. So, it looks like we are 4 laps in, guys. If you haven't already, take a look at the chat down below. I put, if you want a ticket into our raffle for some NASCAR prizes that I got set up for you guys, go ahead, enter your username down below right now, and I'll give you you'll get 1 ticket for each comment. And we will take all your tickets, throw them in a raffle, do a random giveaway for some NASCAR prizes I got. Right now is your first chance. Our next chance to earn some tickets is going to be at lap number 75. And then after that, it's going to be at lap number 150 after the race. So if you guys want to be able to win some cool NASCAR, we got diecast we're giving away, a bunch of other things, even some merchandise. Make sure you are entering your username in the chat down below right now. As of the moment, Justin Krasinski in the number 4 truck is going to be our leader. I think we're going to get set to restart here in about a lap or two. As crazy start to this race as JoinAPS.com Truck Series never ceases to amaze us with a lot of great action, a lot of great racing, and I think we're going to get the pace car lights maybe one more lap until we actually get the 1 to go signal. Right now, let's take you through your running order. Right now, you got Justin Krasinski and running in the first spot. Second, Anthony Job, our pole sitter. Didn't last too long in that first position, fell back to second. Third, how about Zach Michael in the 98. Fourth, Andrew Rucker in the 20. Restart in fifth is going to be Adam Meyer in the 12 truck. Sixth is going to be, oh, sorry there. Looks like I just lost my 6th place, but it was Donald Arsith in the number 46. Then you got Logan Simmons in the number 70 truck. The 44 of J.R. Hager on the Napa Auto Parts colors this weekend. Brian Long in the 08, and then Steven Spears in the 97. So that's how they're going to stack up now. As I believe, yes, they do. They get the 1 to go signal right now. And we're going to get back to racing here at Martinsville. Krasinski's got your top spot. And he looks like he's going to choose a high line, so move him to the outside of Anthony Job. We're going to have to see. I mean, Krasinski just started the race in second and was able to grab the lead right off the bat, so maybe he's hoping that that high line can prevail once again as they're getting ready to restart here. Krasinski leads them down. Green flag is out. He's on the gas. Krasinski on the gas hard as they head down into turn number 1. Looks a little bit smoother this time throughout the field. Not as much action. Krasinski's going to be able to pull away to a solid first place gap. Second is going to be Anthony Job. You got a bout for third between Andrew Rucker and the 20. And how about the 98 of Zach Michael making a pretty good debut so far. He's moving up into the 3rd position. Possibly going to try to move up into the top 2 as he's still battling with Andrew Rucker as they head down into turn number 1 right now. Rucker gets a little bit of a tire spin on the exit of the corner there. He's going to come down and make a little bit of contact with the number 98. And then looks like that's going to give the position right to the 98 of Zach Michael as he closes the door that time off of turn number 4. Right now you got Krasinski running first, Anthony Job running second, Zach Michael third, Andrew Rucker fourth, and then fifth is up for grabs between Arseth and the 46, and here comes the 12 of Adam Meyer. We know he's going to be pretty strong today. A little bit of damage on the rear end of that truck, but he's got the number 70 of Logan Simmons right behind him. Simmons in the 70 also has got a little bit of damage on the front end of that machine. We saw him involved in the first caution. Right behind that, you got Brian Long in the 08, J.R. Hager in the 44, and look at this, Steven Spears in the 97, and here comes Joshua Adams in the number 88, one of the fastest and toughest competitors in this JoinAPS.com Truck Series. He's looking to make his way towards the front. He's moved inside the top 10, and he's going to look to make a couple more passes before it's all said and done as these drivers exit turn number 4 here on lap number 12. Speaking of lap number 12, how about the 12 of Adam Meyer? Started back there in 5th. It looks like we actually got a caution out on the racetrack. Going to try to see if we can catch where that was from. Might have involved the... I think it actually might have involved that number 97. I could be wrong here, though. That's actually going to be... How about the 14 of Eli Green? He's going to bring out our second caution of the day here on lap 13. Looks like he got a little loose there on the exit of turn 4. Actually clipped the 0-1 of Tyler Riggs to make it all worse. And they both went spinning down the front straight away. I think Tyler Riggs might have gotten the worst end of it. Maybe even Eli Green got a pretty good hard hit onto the inside wall there at the end. But that's going to bring out our second caution of the day for Eli Green and company. Up front, though, our leaders stand out. Only one coming down to pit was, of course, some of the drivers involved. And Danielle Clark, we got you entered. I'm going to go ahead and put you in for 1 ticket for our raffle giveaway. Make sure you are subscribed because we're going to be posting a new video with the giveaway and all the prizes you win in a couple days here. Next ticket giveaway opportunity, I should say, is going to be a lap 75, guys. So make sure you're hanging around till then. If you want to win some cool NASCAR prizes, some merchandise and whatnot, we'll be giving them away to you. Krasinski holding the top spot as of the moment, lap 15 on the board. So I think that's going to give us about 60 laps left in stage number 1. And hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to our stage winner, whoever that may be, before it's all said and done. So we started talking a little bit about Adam Meyer back there, running 6th right now before that caution came out. I mean, we saw him win a very exciting race. Was running well at Kansas. Last week at Pocono, just couldn't seem to find a lot of luck there. Right now, right outside of the top 5, but you know, it won't be long before he moves up towards the front of the field. A lot of these fast drivers, actually, oh, sorry there, guys. A lot of fast drivers stuck behind in some traffic here, and it's one of the hardest tracks to get through the traffic. One that comes to mind specifically is the 88 of Joshua Adams. Started way back outside of the top 15. And right now he's running 9th, so he's done a pretty good job of getting to where he is, but he's still got a long way to go if he wants to win this race here at Martinsville. And the front 8 are a lot harder to get through than the back 8. So we're going to have to keep an eye on Joshua Adams, see how his race decides to pan out for him. As I think we got the 1 to go signal that time around. Indeed we did. Justin Krasinski again. Second time so far we've seen the leader choose the outside lane on a restart. Restarting 2nd down low is going to be Anthony Job. Restart 3rd, Zach Michael in the 98. 4th is going to be Andrew Rucker in the 20. Restarting 5th, the 46 of Donald Arseth. And then restarting 6th, we talked about him, Adam Meyer in that number 12 truck. And it looks like we're getting set to get the green flag. Anthony Job down low. Up top, Justin Krasinski in 4, and he's on the gas.
Green flag.
Krasinski with a pretty good jump getting down into the corner. Looked like there was going to be a battle back there for 2nd. How about Andrew Rucker goes from 3rd to 5th. And here comes Adam Meyer in the 12th truck. He's moving to the top 4. Oh, it looks like he actually gets a little bit of contact from the number 20 of Andrew Rucker, and he goes sliding down through turn number 4. And that's actually going to trigger the yellow flag right there. That's Adam Meyer in the 12th we were just talking about under our latest caution. Let's see exactly what happened to him. I know he got a little bit of help going down to the corner that he probably did not want. He was able to move in front of the 20 of Andrew Rucker. And then I think Rucker just didn't hit the brakes in time and got into the back end of the number 12 of Adam Meyer. And of course, when that happened, Meyer set sliding through turn number 3 in front of all this traffic too. Luckily, I don't think he got too much damage. A little bit of contact was made between him and the 70 of Logan Simmons. You see that truck sliding right up against the outside wall. And then it looks like he comes to a stop right here in turn number 4. And then a little bit of a hit from Logan Simmons in the 70. But I think his truck might be okay. You got to remember, this is Martinsville. Aerodynamics is not really the most important thing. $20 laps on the board so far here. And we got Justin Krasinski running in the number 1 spot after starting on the outside of row number 1. He was able to take away the lead. Aaron, I'm going to go ahead and so you're going to have to wait till lap 75 for the next opportunity to get a ticket. Right now, Danielle Clark is the only one we got with a ticket, but if you want to wait till lap 75, that's going to be your next shot to go ahead and try to get into the raffle. As well as any of you guys watching, if you want to get into the raffle, lap 75 is going to be your next opportunity. Literally, all you got to do is type your name down below so I know that you're watching, and I can go ahead and get you a ticket ready. And then you'll be entered into a raffle. The more you watch, the more tickets you'll get. The last time we did this, the guy with the most tickets was Jimmy Strickland. And Jimmy Strickland actually ended up winning our giveaway, which was a brand new copy of NASCAR Heat 2. So congrats to him. But we got some other cool stuff we want to give away. We got some NASCAR prizes, die-cast, and we even got some merchandise. So definitely, I would say this is definitely a raffle you guys want to get in on. So make sure you're watching on lap 75 and hitting up the chat down below. But we look at our race summary real quick while we got some time here. Justin Krasinski, our leader, 21 laps down of our scheduled 150, and already 3 cautions for 15 laps. The majority of this race has been under the yellow flag. However, I don't think it's going to stay that way for too much longer. I can feel a green flag run coming for these guys. A lot of talented race car drivers. And looks like we get the one to go. Krasinski is going to be restarting first, starting second. How about Anthony Joe restarting third? Is actually going to be the 98. Fourth is going to be the 46. Restarting fifth, the 08 of Brian Long. Restarting sixth, the 88 of Joshua Adams. Restarting seventh, Steven Spears in the 97. Eighth is Andrew Rucker. Ninth, Logan Sins. And then rounding out your top 10 is going to be Vic Bloom in that number 77 machine. And that's going to be how we roll off here for our third restart of the day. Justin Krasinski in the number 4 truck. Green flag is out. About 50 laps left here in stage number 1. Krasinski gets a great jump. He's able to clear him going down into the corner. Job now is going to have to fight off Donald Arcett in the 46 for second. Give Job that position. Here comes the 88 of Joshua Adams all of a sudden. He's trying to move into the top 3. He's got the 98 of Zach Michael right behind him. The 08 of Brian Long right behind those guys. Battling inside the top 5 is the 88 of Joshua Adams. And right now, hold on to second, Anthony Job, but he's got some company all over his back bumper. Let's run on board with Anthony Job. On board with Donald Arcett going down at the turn number 3 here. That Spirit Wear number 91 looking pretty good right now in second place. Might have some company pretty soon, though. The 88 of Joshua Adams has been on a tear towards the front of the field. And he is making quick work of a lot of these guys. Now that he's inside of the top 5, though, it hasn't been so easy for him. So he's been running fourth for the past couple of laps. Our leader, though, Krasinski, building a pretty decent-sized gap over second place. Anthony Job, especially when you consider how Martinsville is and how small the track it is. Any kind of track position you can get space between you and second place, it's going to be a big deal, and it's going to help you quite a bit. Right now, Krasinski's actually seen the benefits of that as third starts to heat up. Looks like Joshua Adams is peeking his nose down for third place, not quite able to make it work just yet. And what this does is open the door for Donald Arcett to move into second now. He's going to be side by side with the number 91 of Anthony Job. Make almost a little bit of contact was made there. He's going to be able to hold on to it on the exit of 4 here. Nose to nose as they are across the stripe right here to put lap number 30 on the board. 45 laps left here in stage number 1. It's a good battle for second. Anthony Job's actually doing a pretty good job holding on to the outside there. Looks like he's actually going to be able to clear the 46 truck, and that he does. So move him into second. Sole possession of it. Now Arcett's going to try to hold off Joshua Adams in that 88 truck, who's used both sides of the truck, the front bumper and the rear bumper. Looks like Adams now able to get underneath that number 46 truck. This is the battle for third on the exit of turn number 2 here. I think he's going to have the advantage once they get down into 3 and 4. That he does. It looks like the 08 of Brian Long even is going to try to slide underneath the 46 as well. Not going to be able to do it, I don't think, though. But move the 88 into third. Arcett back to fourth. And here comes Brian Long looking to take it away. Not so much luck for Brian Long, however. Joshua Adams looking pretty now in third place. Second is going to be Anthony Jobstone. Look at the gap that the 4 truck of Justin Krasinski is built on top of that. Over a 2-second lead already on second place. So Krasinski's going to have to keep running that line if he wants to hold on for a stage win. Anthony Job's going to have to try to catch him and reel him in. He's doing it a little bit for the moment, but we're going to have to see how much that continues as Adams now starts to reel in Anthony Job as well. So that's how your top 3 is looking, and your top 5 with Brian Long rounded out. And 6 is going to be Zach Michael. Running 7th, right behind him, Andrew Rucker in that number 20 truck. Running 8th is Steven Spears. How about 9th is Vic Bloom in the 77. Round out your top 10, J.R. Hager in the 44. So that's how we're looking as of the moment. A lot of racing left here, though, at Martinsville. We're taking a look at Aaron Brown right now, running in 14th in the number 18 truck. Started 21st, so he's made a lot of passes so far. Gonna have to keep an eye on him to see how he finishes out the night. Still a lot of racing left here at Martinsville, one of the most interesting tracks on the schedule. Oh, looked like almost a little bit of contact was being made back there for Brian Long. He's actually able to move into the 4th spot over the 46 of Arseth. So move Long inside the top 4. Arseth kind of on a steady track now backwards after starting 8th. He was able to move all the way up into 3rd. Now he's falling back outside of the top 4. It looks like he might fall outside of the top 5 in a moment with that 98 of Zach Michael right behind him looking on. We got some lap traffic up ahead. It's actually going to be the number 70 of Logan Simmons right there. Brian Long and company are able to get around him quite easily. Remember, this is the battle right now for 3rd, because 2nd place Anthony Job, he's got a long way to go if he wants to catch our leader Justin Grzinski, who has taken off since this restart. Moved a lot of track position in between him and Anthony Job. Over 2.5 seconds is the difference. Most interesting thing to note here is on that 4 truck, you don't see any damage on it really. He's kept that truck pretty clean. I know it's only been 40 laps, but I think we've already had 3 or 4 cautions so far. So Grzinski's been doing a nice job of keeping that truck clean and out of trouble, and he's seeing it pay off on the back end right here because he's been able to build I mean, this lead's just growing over Anthony Job. Now it's almost up to 3 seconds. They get a couple laps here, though. Anthony Job's going to have to start worrying about that 88 truck of Joshua Adams because he's been reeling him in a little bit. And I know that truck's fast, and he's looking to get to the front of the field. So we're going to have to watch what Anthony Jobs can do to try to defend his position. Brian Long's moved into 4th in that 08 truck. John Wicker, I see you down below. Nice to see you. Hopping in the chat. John, our Sear Team Network there. Our next giveaway is actually going to be lap 75. So you're going to have to watch to lap 75. As soon as you see lap 75 on the top of your screen, go ahead and enter your YouTube username or your name down below. That'll get you a ticket into our giveaway, which we are going to be doing another video for later this week. Also got a really special video with a NASCAR driver who drives for Kyle Busch Motorsports. We got a really cool live stream coming up with him. You guys are definitely going to want to make sure you're subscribed for that. I don't want to give away who it is, but definitely drives for Kyle Busch Motorsports in the Camping World Truck Series. So he is definitely, it's going to be fun to work with him. And I think that live stream might be coming tomorrow night, so make sure you guys are tuned in for that. Let me look here. Yeah, all you guys down in the chat, 75 is going to be the lap you're going to want to wait for before you can get your next ticket. But I will make sure I will let you guys know when we get there, though. For right now, though, Justin Grzinski is looking to get his truck into victory lane. He's been doing a pretty good job of holding off the rest of the field and keeping that 4 truck pretty clean without any damage so far. Almost a 3-second gap over Anthony Job. Job's just kind of riding back there in 2nd. Of course, he's got a lot of work to do if he wants to catch our leader. Not sure if it's going to happen just yet, but you got to remember that stage break at lap 75 is going to kind of reset everything for these good drivers. So 30 more laps till we get there, and then obviously get the caution flag that includes, or I should say concludes the stage. Having trouble speaking here. See a guess down below that it might be Noah Gregson in the chat. Could be Noah Gregson. I don't want to give it away. He has raced in Kyle Busch Motorsports equipment. Matter of fact, he raced in Kyle Busch Motorsports equipment this year. He might still be racing. I don't know. I don't want to give away too much information. I don't want to let you guys know who it is. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I reached out to him. He said he was down. And on top of all that, it's going to be a Fortnite live stream. So definitely going to be playing Fortnite. Definitely going to be with a Kyle Busch Motorsports driver. That's going to be fun. Wow, look at that big wiggle with Joshua Adams right down the exit of turn number 4. Looks like he was able to hang on to it as they were lapping the 12 of Adam Meyer. But that truck got wicked sideways so far. Check out Cody Clark right now, running in the 14th spot. Started in the 14th spot, so he's been right outside the top 10 for the whole night. But hey, good news for you Cody Clark fans out there. That truck doesn't really have a lot of damage on it. I don't see a scratch on it, matter of fact. So Cody Clark's been able to keep his truck clean, which is really important here at Martinsville. So definitely going to have to watch out for Cody Clark. You never know, he could get up inside the top 10. I mean, hopefully for him, that is exactly what happens. He's going to try to hold on to the lead lap here, though, because he's entering turn number 3 right now, and our leader, Justin Krasinski, is also entering turn 3 right now. So if he can hold off 25 more laps, stay in the lead lap, that would be a big deal for him, because Krasinski's setting a really impressive pace so far in that number 4 truck. About this battle for second now, Anthony Job. I knew it wouldn't be long before Joshua Adams got there, and indeed he has, and now he's looking low in the 91 truck. He's going to make that pass pretty quickly, so move Joshua Adams into second. Anthony Job falls back to third now, as these guys are going to continue riding and trying to chase down that number 4 truck of Justin Krasinski. 24 laps left in stage number 1. See CRT Network saying maybe Spencer Davis. That's a very good guess. I'm not going to give away who it is, but that, you know, never know. Never know. Joshua Adams now running second. It looks like the 14 right there might have gotten to the outside wall a little bit. Oh, he's actually getting loose going down into turn 3. How about that save? Heck of a job right there by the 14 of Eli Green, keeping it out of harm's way, not making contact with any of the other drivers. Adams on the exit of turn 2, a little bit of a wiggle for him. You know these tires have fallen off a significant amount, making it tough for these guys to try to continue on without these trucks sliding through the corners. Look at that gap all the way back to Joshua Adams. Huge difference for him and Justin Krasinski. 20 laps left here in stage number 1. Gonna have to see who gets some stage points. See Danielle Clark saying, this is my first time watching it like this. Yeah, you know, we do these podcasts for the JoyAPS.com Truck Series every Monday. So if you do want to keep watching these drivers like Cody Clark, a bunch of other guys, make sure you subscribe down below. Every Monday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, is when we will start broadcasting the race. They go to various tracks. Actually, we got the playoffs coming up for the JoyAPS.com Truck Series too. So make sure you're subscribed, watching. I would recommend when you hit the subscribe button, Danielle Clark, to hit that notification bell next to it, so that every time there is an update or a race going on, you will be notified on phone, on your YouTube channel, on your computer, whatever you're using, and you won't miss a single race. Highly recommended it if you're trying to keep up with Cody Clark. We got CRT Network down below. The only other would be Todd or David Gilliland. Funny story, I was actually doing an esports tournament for NASCAR Heat 2 in Daytona, and one of the guys I was hanging out with a lot there was Todd Gilliland. He was a real cool dude. I got a bunch of funny stories about Todd Gilliland from the short amount of time we were with each other. Funny dude, David Gilliland. I didn't meet him. Talked to Todd a little bit about him though. See Spencer. What's up, Spencer? How you doing, man? Don't give away. Spencer Madden knows who we are playing Fortnite with tomorrow night, but he's not allowed to give away that information. That is confidential information. So I know he's going to be one of the guys in the videos with me tomorrow night playing Fortnite with said driver from Kyle Busch Motorsports, but you can't give it away. So make sure you keep that confidential. Looks like we got 15 laps to go here before we are wrapped up with stage 1. Krasinski now a 4.7 second lead. It's Joshua Adams. That is a huge gap.
All right, man.
Oh, looks like we actually got the caution flag out now. Not entirely sure what happened here. I think it might have been the 14 here. It looks like the 14 of Eli Green got a little bit of help from the 12 of Adam Meyer there. Might have even been a little bit of purposeful contact. But that's going to bring out caution here before the end of the stage.
I just unplugged my mic. I don't know if it made it better or worse, but thanks for pointing out that my apparently my voice was off. So hopefully that's a little bit better there. How about this? All these drivers coming down pit road now. You got Justin Krasinski's in, Joshua Adams, Anthony Joe, Brian Long, Donald Arseth, Andrew Rucker's in, Zach Michaels, Steven Spears. Aaron Brown in the 18 actually stayed out. J.R. Hager's in, Kyle Zimmer's in. Everybody coming to get fresh tires now. Shout out to Spencer for catching that mic issue. I don't know why nobody else told me. I have the chat here for a reason. I want you guys to tell me if you hear something wrong with my mic. And how about that race off of pit road? Give it to Justin Krasinski, just barely over Joshua Adams. So this is going to set up for an interesting restart here. Yeah, you know, I think the issue is I have a great mic, but the cord is like super messed up, and I don't know why. I've never done anything with this mic that would make it messed up. So I think the cord, it's like all twisted at the end, so when you plug it in, sometimes it's like not all the way plugged in, which is what I think was happening. So yeah, this is my real voice. Hopefully it sounds a lot better than it was before, because I think I know what you're talking about. I think I had another broadcast earlier on where it sounded like that and nobody told me. Whatever. Alright, it's done. So, a couple things we want to point out here. Wow. I thought Aaron Brown in the 18 and Vic Bloom in the 77 were going to pit, but they're going to try to stay out on old tires and win the stage, so that if you don't think the stages matter, well, here's your example. Vic Bloom and Aaron Brown staying out on old tires for going to try to hold off the charge of Justin Krasinski for 10 more laps and take home the stage win. That'll be interesting. Let's see. Also, so we got 10 laps to go on the stage. Also 10 laps on lap number 75, guys. I've said it like a million times, but for anybody new, we're doing a NASCAR giveaway. We got a bunch of cool NASCAR prizes. We got some merchandise we're going to give away in a separate video later on this week. If you guys want a ticket into that, comment on lap 75 in the chat down below, just your name or your YouTube username, and literally that'll get you a ticket into the giveaway. That's all you got to do, and I will keep track of your tickets. Vic Bloom, how about that? He's going to restart first on old tires. Aaron Brown also on old tires, so he's going to restart second. Third is going to be Justin Krasinski, restarting fourth. Joshua Adams, fifth. Anthony Job, sixth. Brian Long, seventh. Andrew Rucker, eighth is going to be Steven Spears, ninth. Kyle Zimmer, and then restarting 10th, Zach Michael, number 88. Sorry, Zach Michael, number 90. And green flag is out. Vic Bloom is going to try to jump out in front here. Looks like he's going to have a hard time holding off. That number 4 truck of Justin Krasinski is not going to last too long. Here comes Krasinski down low. He's going to take away the top spot. Here comes Joshua Adams right behind him, though, in the 88. On the exit of turn 4 here, Krasinski's got the spot over Joshua Adams. Look at Aaron Brown. Those old tires not helping him at all. He is falling back right now, all the way back in 8th place. Battle right here. There you see Vic Bloom. He's running in the 5th spot on these old tires. I can see he's really struggling in that 77 truck trying to keep up. And then up front, you got Adams all over the back bumper of the 4 of Justin Krasinski. 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go here on the stage. Krasinski just barely holding off the number 88 of Joshua Adams. If he makes a mistake, it'll be capitalized on, and it looks like it might be right here. The 88 of Adams on the back bumper of Krasinski. He's going to try to shut the door going down into turn 3, and it looks like he's able to, so he's going to be clear on exit of 4. Little wiggle that time from Joshua Adams. Setting sail for Justin Krasinski, hopefully. Krasinski now able to put a little bit of track position in between him and Adams. Ryan Long now to 08. He moves into 3rd. Keep an eye on him. He's been on par with Justin Krasinski in terms of speed so far tonight. So we're going to have to watch that 08 because I don't think he's going to lead this mix. I think he's actually going to fight for the win. When they hit the stripe, we'll have a couple laps to go here in the stage. Justin Krasinski got the edge over Joshua Adams. Adams pushing that truck as hard as he can. Look at that wiggle. Big big time wiggle on the exit of turn number 4 there. And that might cost him getting down into turn 1. In fact, it does. Here comes Brian Long. This is for some regular season points right here. The difference between 9 and 8 points between 2nd and 3rd place. Long's not quite able to make it work. He's actually going to give a shot to the back bumper of Joshua Adams. Still won't work for him. Adams now is going to have a lot of the track position he's going to have to make up on Krasinski if he wants to win the stage. I don't know if it will happen, but Brian Long looking like he's going to push hard for 2nd place going down into turn 3 here. Might even give him a shot. A little bit of contact, not enough though, I don't think. Justin Krasinski in the 4 truck is going to win stage number 1.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Taking a look at the guys who are getting stage points. How about Justin Krasinski winning stage 1? Adams is going to get 2nd. 3rd, Brian Long. 4th, Anthony Joe. 5th, Andrew Rucker. 6th, Steven Spears. 7th, Zach Michael. 8th, Donald Arseth. 9th, Kyle Zimmer. 10th, Vic Bloom. So make sure you guys are commenting in the chat down below right now if you want a ticket into our NASCAR prize package giveaway. We got some merch we're giving away. If you guys want to take it, all you got to do right now, type your username down below. Type your chat down below. We see CRT Network's going to be getting a ticket right now. So that's 1 ticket for him. We're going to go ahead and throw him into the raffle as well. I want to keep up with the race too, guys. Joshua Adams actually coming down pit road under this caution flag. I bet you'll see Vic Bloom coming down as well, and Aaron Brown. There's Zach Michael. Kyle Zimmer's in. Yeah, Vic Bloom in that 25 in the 77 truck is in. Coming to get some fresh tires. So if you guys want a ticket into our packet, or our prize we're giving away from NASCAR and from some merchandise, comment your username down below or comment your name down below. That'll get you 1 ticket. You can enter as many times as you'd like. So every time we're giving away a ticket, make sure you're commenting down below. Our next ticket giveaway is on lap number 150. At the end of this race, we're giving away tickets for this raffle as well. So make sure you're staying tuned till then. Shout out to CRT Network. He was ready to go. Appreciate it, and appreciate you sticking around watching the live stream. I bet you Justin Krasinski appreciates winning this stage. Let's go ahead and let's talk to Justin Krasinski, matter of fact, as I move him in here real quick. Hey, Justin. I don't know if you can hear me. Let me try to fix this real quick. Might be an issue of mine. Justin, you got a copy? Oh. Let me try one more time. Justin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, so that was a pretty exciting end to the stage there. I thought Joshua Adams was going to have something for you, but you were able to hold him off. What was going through your mind there the last couple of laps?
Yeah, I wasn't really looking for the caution. Our truck is a lot better in the long runs. Obviously, we're lucky to get that lead on the initial start with Joe. It's been good racing. All the lap trucks have been pretty courteous for the most part. 14's been in the way a little bit, but you know, just looking to finish the second half of the race out strong.
You got Brian Long right behind him. I got to ask, is that a teammate? How do you expect him to race you now that he's in second?
Well, I'm hoping we can just kind of line up here and get the 2 team trucks, run 1-2, and hopefully just kind of make it to the end of the race and then decide between the 2 of us.
All right, man. Appreciate you stopping by. You're getting ready for a restart, so I'll let you go.
Thanks, bud.
And that was Justin Krasinski, your stage 1 winner in that number 4 truck. Looks like he's going to restart in the first spot, not giving away that position just yet. He's going to have to hold off Brian Long, though, because he's going to restart second. Restart third, Anthony Job. 4th, Andrew Rucker. 5th, 46 truck. 6th, the 44 truck. That's kind of your top 6 or so as we get set to restart here. And green flag is out. Krasinski's on the gas pretty hard. He's going to get a good jump going down into turn number 1. Big time advantage for Krasinski. Here comes Brian Long into second. Andrew Rucker now moves into third. Haven't talked about the 20 truck too much, but he's making his name known. Oh, contact right behind the 44. It was the 46 of Donald Arseth. Got a little bit of help from the 88 of Joshua Adams, and we actually got a caution out now. Looks like it's going to be a little bit further back into the field. Fearing that it was the 33 truck, but I don't think it was. Oh, no, there it was. Looks like it's the 19 truck of Jacob Evanson actually went around. Let me get you guys an overview here. Rewind it one more time. Oh, look at the 70 of Logan Simmons actually got loose skin down in the corner. And I think the 19 of Jacob Evanson just completely misjudged it because of that. And he just went sliding. I don't think he actually hit anything, though, luckily for him. Just kind of slid that truck up top and then came to a stop in the middle of the racetrack. Everybody went by, and he just kept on rolling, except he made some contact there at the inside wall at the end. But 19 of Jacob Evanson brings out the caution flag. So, there's that. CRT, I see you saying you did a NASCAR Heat 2 hot seat at Kentucky with Team Penske and lost to Dale Jr., my boss in Xfinity, by 0.01 seconds. Danielle Clark, you might be a little bit behind on the live stream, just so you know. So click that live button so you can catch up, because we're on lap 84 now, and I'm just not seeing your name. I'll go ahead and get you an extra ticket anyways, but just make sure you're caught up and watching live. Because maybe that's the reason for the delay there. But yeah, it was lap 75 specifically, only around that time. But I'll go ahead and get you a ticket anyways. So make sure you're watching on lap 150 so you can get another ticket. And you'll have 3 tickets already going into the raffle, so you're sitting in pretty good shape for the moment. As we get set here for a restart, it's been a pretty exciting race so far. Looking at the race summary, Justin Krasinski is your leader. He also won stage number 1, and we got 84 laps done so far, 150 scheduled, so we're over halfway there, getting down to the end of it, matter of fact. 2 lead changes so far, and then 6 cautions for 30 laps. So got the caution flags have been working tonight, but so is the green flag, so is Justin Krasinski's number 4 truck, because he has been a rocket. So I gotta ask CRT, you said Dale Jr., my boss in Xfinity. What are you referring to there by that comment? I'm a little confused. So maybe if you could do a little further explanation there. And the pace car lights do go off that time. So we got 1 to go before we get the green flag. Krasinski and Brian Long make up row number 1. Andrew Rucker and Anthony Job, row 2. Row 3, J.R. Hager and Donald Arseth. Row 4 is going to be Vic Bloom and Joshua Adams. Keep an eye on that 88 truck. We got Steven Spears in the 97 truck. How about the 98 of Zach Michael? These guys are going to try to get up there and battle for the win before it's all said and done. Right now, though, it's looking like it's been all Justin Krasinski. Green flag is out here again. Krasinski gets a race, or gets a good jump. Oh, look at that! Contact down into turn number 1. The 91 of Anthony Job goes around. He gets a little bit of contact, a little bit of help, it looked like, as well there. So we're going to have to go back and see what happened there. Getting down into the corner right here. I think he was just trying to come down on the 20 of Andrew Rucker, but Andrew Rucker was there, and contact was made, and it sent the 91 truck sliding. Wow, look at that. Almost hit the back end of the 08 as well. Just went sliding and stopped right up in the middle of the track. The 44 J.R. Hager, no place to go. Piles into the front left corner of that truck as well. Tough break for Anthony Job. He's going to lose some track position, but he's not going to lose the truck, thankfully enough. So he'll still be able to contend for this win. So you say, I race in Xfinity for Junior Motorsports. Okay. I think you're talking about on NASCAR Heat 2, I'm assuming. Yeah, NASCAR Heat 2. Okay, yeah, I was like, what? That's cool, though. Yeah, I like NASCAR Heat 2. I think it's a good game, and I got the chance to hang out with 704 Games quite a bit in Daytona. It's a real cool group of guys, and I can promise you guys this. Whether you like it or not, I don't know what your opinions are on it. 704 Games will be with NASCAR for a long time. I promise you that. I can see the relationship they had built with NASCAR, and those two are tight. And I can tell that 704 Games is sticking around for a while, so just throwing that out there for you guys. And also want to throw this out here for you guys. Last week at Pocono, I know we showed you guys this before the race. I'm going to show you it right now as we got some time. Chad Frankenfield was on the pole. You saw Logan Simmons on lap 2. Started this big old pile up. Look at all these trucks in the middle of turn 1 that were 3, 4, 5 wide trying to get around the 70 of Logan Simmons. Gave a bunch of trucks some damage, but it was the 36 of Joshua Banks who was out front when the caution flag came out with 4 laps to go, and that went ahead and handed him the victory of the 36 of Joshua Banks' first win of the season. However, Joshua Banks not in the field tonight, so we're definitely going to have a different winner than we did last week, so make sure we're watching for that and to see who it is and who it's going to be. You know, I'm feeling pretty generous, and I just appreciate all you guys that are sticking around watching this live stream. 51 minutes in, and we're getting set to restart. Just want to thank you guys for checking out the live stream. Definitely appreciate all you guys sticking around. Looks like we actually still got 2 to go signals, so a couple more caution laps here before we get down to the green flag. So I'm going to go ahead and throw out an additional ticket giveaway. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. So right now, if you guys comment your YouTube name, or your actual real-life name down below, that'll get you a ticket. We're giving away NASCAR prizes. We're giving away merchandise. I got a separate video of all of it coming up later this week. If you want a ticket into that raffle, we're giving all this stuff away. Each ticket, the more tickets you have, the better chance you got at winning. Go ahead and throw your name down below, and I will make sure to get you guys an extra ticket because I'm feeling generous right now. We're also going to be giving away another ticket on lap number 150, so make sure you're sticking around till then. But Justin Krasinski is going to be our lead dog on the restart once again. Pretty much all night he's been in first place. Brian Long second, third Andrew Rucker, fourth Donald Arseth, fifth is going to be the 44 truck of J.R. Hager, sixth the 88 of Joshua Adams. That's your top 3 rows as we can set the restart now. And here we go, green flag's out. Krasinski out to a good restart. How about Andrew Rucker? All these guys battling for second right in front of Donald Arseth and Brian Log right now. It's got the spot in the 08. I see you, CRT number down in the chat. Throw you in an extra ticket. Appreciate you sticking around there. Really moved a lot. And look at the contact going into turn 3 there with Andrew Rucker in the 20 truck. Looks like it's going to all pan out okay for Brian Log. He holds on to second. Third, Donald Arseth. Right now, fourth is Andrew Rucker. And fifth, Zach Michael in the 98 truck. Single file through our front,
All right, man,
8 spots or so. It
Caution
looks like we
is
got a
out.
caution out as soon as I say that. And I see Eli Green's involved here. And I think, let's see, I know it involved Eli Green, so let's go back and see what happened with him. Oh, again, Jacob Evanson in the 19 right in front of him. Just lost it getting down into the corner. Once again, and he spun out, bringing out another caution here, man. That's twice for Jacob Evanson in 19 now. So how about this dominant day so far for Justin Krasinski? Take a look at the stats. Martinsville King right now, if you had to crown one, would be Justin Krasinski, man. Nobody's been able to compete with him so far. It's like Adam Meyer, the number 12 truck's actually going to be getting the wave around, so good break for him. It's going to move him from 2 laps down now to only 1 lap down for the 12, running in 16th, so he's still got a shot at this if he can get a couple more cautions to fall his way. CRT, I remember when Evanson won in the catch fence. No, it wasn't Jacob Evanson, actually. It was, Evanson was in the catch fence, but he didn't win it. It was actually Joshua Adams in the 88 truck. And, of course, he's referring to our Daytona race, our first race of the season for the JoinAPS.com series. Guys, check it out. It's on the channel. that was probably one of the craziest finishes I've ever seen in all of iRacing. And Joshua Adams won it by squeaking by under a ginormous wreck between the top 4. I mean, it was just an awesome race, awesome finish. And yeah, turns out Joshua Adams didn't even really need the win because he's been one of the strongest guys in the series. But yeah, I mean, just if you guys haven't, just go ahead and check out that video. Even if you just watch the last couple laps or so, I promise you it was super exciting. And I'm sure Joshua Adams loves it too when you guys check out that video because he ended up in victory lane. Yep, that certainly was one for the memory. I'll tell you that. Pace car lights are off. I want to give you guys the restart order, but man, we've just been having so many restarts. It's like the same every time. Krasinski, Brian Long, Donald Arset's going to restart 3rd, restart 4th, Andrew Rucker in the 20, 5th, Zach Michael in the 98, 6th, Joshua Adams, 7th. How about Aaron Brown in the 18? He's moved up into the top 7 now. 8th, Steven Spears, 9th, Big Bloom, 10th, Kyle Zimmer. And I'll throw it out there because I know she's watching. Cody Clark, 11th.
Green flag.
How about that restart this time? Krasinski now able to jump out to probably his biggest lead he's had on a restart here. Oh, the 08 of Brian Long. A little bit of contact between him and Donald Arsetz. He actually saves it, though, on the exit of turn 2. How about that drive? Oh, looks like Andrew Rucker's going to get the rough end of it. He gets shoved into the wall by the number 98. And now they all go sliding down into turn 3, but they all save it as well. And now they're sliding down the exit of turn 4. Oh, big wreck. Adams goes around. Aaron Brown goes around. Look at all those trucks getting piled into going on the exit of turn 4. Wow, what a great, what the heck? Joshua Adams spins that truck back around. Can we just take another look at everything that happened here? Let's start from the restart. You know, let's just ride on board with Joshua Adams because he pretty much saw the whole thing. So this is on the restart. Getting down into turn 1, the 46 gets into the 08. Sends the 08 sideways. Adams finds a way to get around all of this. He goes low. Then he clips the 98. 98 gets into the 20. Then the 88's on the bottom of a 3 wide. Make that in the middle of a 3 wide. Aaron Brown comes up into him. Let me pause it there for a second. And let me switch it over to this. Because look at that. 4 wide. You got Aaron Brown. You got Joshua Adams. Aaron Brown goes around right here. The 20 of Andrew Rucker gets a pretty hard hit into the outside wall there from the 98. And then he comes down and he clips the number 88. Joshua Adams sends him into the outside wall right in front of J.R. Hazer and a bunch of these guys. And everybody just piling in. So that's a big caution that time. That'll shake some things up. And there goes Adam Meyer now getting back on the lead lap. We were just talking about him under the last yellow flag. He needs a little bit more luck to get into that lucky dog spot and get another rebound. Looks like he got it. And hopefully you guys can excuse me for 1 second. I will be right back. I am back here at Martinsville. Danielle Clark, I said it last time. I think you need to click the live button. I think you're watching super delayed. I can't give you a ticket just because I already mentioned it. Make sure you click where it says live, and you will be able to actually advance up to as close as you can so that, I mean, that was like 10, 15 laps ago. So, I mean, it's just too late now. So make sure click the live button, you're all caught up. Maybe refresh the page if you have to, so that we can actually get you a ticket. Next ticket giveaway is on lap 150, which is 42 laps away. So we're getting down to the end of this. Justin Krasinski currently leading the race, and we're getting set for the restart. Donald Arset's going to be running second now. Third, Brian Long. Restarting 4th is going to be the 25 of Kyle Zimmer. 5th is the 77 of Vic Bloom. Haven't talked about these guys at all tonight. Restarting 6th, Steven Spears. 7th, Anthony Joe. 8th, J.R. Hager. 9th, Tyler Riggs. And how about that? 10th, 33 of Cody Flood. That's how your top 10 is going to be set up here. So we get set to get the green flag. Ryan Krasinski on the gap. Once again, he jumps out in front. How about Brian Logg from 3rd place? He's going to be contending for 2nd. I don't think he's very happy with Donald Arseth right now. He's not really going to cut him a break, so move Brian Long back into 2nd. Arseth back into 3rd, and here comes Kyle Zimmer into 4th now. That Korner Sports number 25 truck looking good up inside the top 5. Of course, you guys are watching the Korner Sports 150, so I want to give a special shout out to them. Appreciate them helping out the series, sponsoring the race, guys. If you want to sponsor this series, go to the website, EliteRacingLeagues.com. Oh no, Kyle Zimmer! And he saves it on the back straightaway. How about that? There's some Korner Sports action for you. That truck was moving all over the place down the back straightaway, and he was able to keep it going straight and not bring out a caution. Matter of fact, he was able to keep it inside the top 10. So Kyle Zimmer now circles all the way back onto, it looks like the 8th spot I saw. Tough break for him. Eli Green's going to get into the back of Anthony Job a little bit right there. Up front, though, Krasinski's showing the way. Brian Long, though, is tucked in right behind him. Looked like he made a little bit of contact with the outside wall, so it's going to hurt him a little bit on time. However, he's still stuck between the sandwich of Donald Arseth and Justin Krasinski. Then back there in 4th, Vic Bloom is 77. He's running strong now. And J.R. Hager is actually running out of the top 5. 6th, Anthony Job right now. 7th, Eli Green in the 14. 8th is Joshua Adams. I bet you he's coming up through the field fast and as hard as he can. Here he goes now. He's going to make a pass down low on Eli Green. Side by side in the exit of turn number 2. Give the advantage to Joshua Adams going down the backstretch. Give the advantage to Joshua Adams going down into turn 3. Eli Green, you can see the tire marks. He blocks it up getting down into the corner. Adams pretty much clears him there on exit. He's going to take over that spot away. Adams now moves into 7th. Oh, look at Eli Green. Drives it in a little deep. Gets a little bump on the back bumper of Adams. Green's running 8th. 9th, Kyle Zimmer. 10th, Andrew Rucker. That's how the top 10's running for the moment. Single file, 2 all throughout the field. How about the up and down day? Adams has drove from the back to the front, and now he gets involved in the last caution. So he's going to have to do it all over again, and right now he is in 7th. So he's got a lot of work left to do if he wants to get up to the front. Looks like he's going to be knocking on the back door of Anthony Job. This is actually going to be for 6th place if the 88's able to get around him. How about that time out of turn 2? The 44 gets wicked loose off the corner. Oh, and so does the 14. He gets wicked loose off of turn number 4. He's going to go ahead and spin it way down onto the inside of the track. Caution out there for Eli Green as he tries to get a turn back around. How about this rough day for Eli Green continuing right now, that 14 Toyota Tundra. Whew, man, catch your breath, guys, catch your breath. It's getting exciting. You know, I know Krasinski's got the fastest truck, but that last run, Brian Long was able to stay right with him, and so was Donald Arseth for that matter, right there in 3rd. I mean, those guys weren't letting him get away at all. I'm gonna see. I don't think these guys really are coming down pit road. Or are they? No, they're not gonna come down on pit road. Everybody's staying out on these worn out tires. With 30 laps to go. I mean, it's funny because 30 laps seems to kind of be the threshold. Once these guys get around 30 or so laps on their tires, it really starts to get wicked loose. And they haven't pitted in the last couple of laps. Hey, CRT, I like the emoji use there. Looking cool, looking cool. But yeah, 30 laps more on tires. You know, that's going to be a lot on these drivers because they're really going to have to hold on to it. I mean, on that last run alone, we saw a handful of guys almost lose their trucks on the exit of the corners. So they were fighting for everything they got. And then, you know, Eli Green, the 14 truck, don't want to pick on him, but he was the one that ended up losing that battle and spinning. And I guarantee you, he's not the only one that was getting close. I bet you a lot of these drivers were struggling on these older tires. So we got a lot of racing left to go. Looks like you're going to be 29 laps now when they hit the stripe, and there's going to be a lot on the line for these guys to try to hold on to their trucks and hold on for the win if you're Justin Krasinski. I think Brian Long's definitely got something for him, but I want to see if he's able to make a pass cleanly, or even if he's able to not make a pass cleanly, because we've seen the nature of the game here at Martinsville. People are willing to do whatever it takes to get the win, and I guarantee you, JoinAPS.com Truck Series, nothing will change. Guys, I want to give another big shout out to Korner Sports for sponsoring this race here. Korner Sports 150, go ahead and check them out, guys. They threw down their name. Big ups to them. Appreciate it, guys, for helping out this series. Join APS also. If you guys haven't heard, if you guys are starting a business, definitely check out JoinAPS.com. That's all I'm going to say, because you definitely need their help with all things related to your business, and they can definitely hook you guys up, and it's an awesome company to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that and go ahead and leave it in the hands of Justin Krasinski. He's restarting first. Second's going to be the 08 of Brian Long. Third, the 46th, Donald Larseth. Fourth, Vic Bloom. Restarting fifth, J.R. Hager. And then sixth, Anthony Jobe. First 3 rows is going to be the 7th green flag once again. We already know that Justin Krasinski is going to get a good restart. But how will it fare for second and third place behind him? Krasinski gets the jump. And here comes Brian Long, and it looks like the 77 of Vic Bloom. Krasinski jumps out in front, first place. Look at Vic Bloom. He's moved into third down that 77 truck. Side-by-side battle for fifth between the 44 J.R. Hager and the 88 of Joshua Adams. Adams now moves inside the top 5. He's coming up through the field, and Adams also has some of the freshest tires on track. That could be a big difference maker if you're Joshua Adams. Battle for 6 here between J.R. Hager and Andrew Rucker. J.R. Hager actually gets into the outside wall a little bit there. Anthony Jobe moving in behind them. Vic Bloom, he gets shoved out the way right there by the 46 truck. So Bloom now moves back to 5th. Fourth is going to be the 88 truck. And now third, Donald Larseth in the 46. Up front, though, Krasinski's trying to hold off Brian Long, who's not letting him get away whatsoever. 25 laps left here at Martinsville. Who's going to be victorious at the paper? Oh, big wiggle that time from Joshua Adams. That 88 got wicked loose off of turn number 4. I think the 46 of Donald Larseth might have even hit the wall running third. Single file throughout the front of the field. Brian Long not quite able to reel in Justin Krasinski just yet, but he's getting close. Long pushes it a little hard off the corner there, nearly makes contact with the outside wall. Let's ride on board with Brian Long in that 08 while he's trying to reel in the leader and also trying to hold off the 46. So he about stays even, does Brian Long in second between first and third. Not quite able to reel in Krasinski and not quite able to get passed by Donald Larseth. However, the 88 back there in fourth, looking like he's moving in just a little bit. Is Personette racing in this race? I know he raced Daytona. I don't think Personette actually turned a lap.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Looks like we got caution. who it's going to be for here. I'm trying to find out here. Oh, just kidding. I do know who it's going to be for. It looks like it was actually the 44 there of J.R. Hager. He's going by the 19 there of Jacob Evanson down through turn number 3 and 4. There's Aaron Brown in the 18 right in front of him. Looks like Hager actually just kind of lost it there on the exit of the corner. We've been seeing that quite a bit tonight, and it looks like he's another victim of it. He just gets around, loses his car on the exit of turn 4 there. So, another caution flag out here tonight, and I think we're getting pretty high up there on the cautions. Yeah, we've had 11 already for 54 laps, but Justin Krasinski, your leader, 133 down of our 150, only 17 laps left to go. So somebody's going to be a winner here in just a couple handfuls or so of laps. Nobody decides to pit of our front runners. Interesting choice there. I'm shocked. I thought some of these guys would have came in for tires, especially further back, deeper in the top 10. But nobody really decides to bring it down on the pit road. So that leaves all these guys out there on older tires. However, of the older tires, you want to know who has the freshest? It's actually the 88 car of Joshua Adams out there with the freshest tires. He pitted a couple of cautions ago, whereas everybody else has stayed out. Is the reason the 4 EDF same number because they are teammates? I actually tried to ask Justin Krasinski that under caution. He didn't really answer it. I'm going to go ahead and assume that they are, because they seem to race quite kindly around each other. But he didn't really answer. I don't know if he understood what I was asking there, but I don't know the answer to that one. I'm assuming yes. I'm assuming yes. Krasinski and Brian Long are teammates. So yeah, guys, a couple important notes I want to make about this channel. 2 things. First thing, Kyle Busch Motorsports, we're going to be playing Fortnite with one of their drivers. Don't want to give away who. I think that video is coming out tomorrow night. It's going to be live streamed, actually. So make sure you guys are subscribed and turn on the post notification bells right next to it so that you will get notified when we're running these races and when we're also playing Fortnite and whatnot. So make sure you're staying up to date with all of that. Second update. Lap 150. When this race is over and the checker flag's in the air, if you comment your name or your YouTube username down below, that'll get you an entry ticket into our raffle. We're giving away NASCAR heat prizes. We're giving away merchandise. That video is coming up later this week. So make sure you guys are staying tuned. As soon as the checker flag in this race is over, all you got to do, type in your name down below. I'll get you a ticket, and you will be entered into our giveaway. Here we go. Justin Krasinski, Ryan Long, Donald Arcette, and Joshua Adams. That's your front 4 as we get set to restart. 14 laps to go here at Martinsville. Who's it going to be? Who's going to end up in victory lane? Krasinski's on the gas. He's going to jump out to first. Brian Long now is going to have to try to hold off Joshua Adams for second. They're side by side on the exit of turn number 2 here. Adams up top. Brian Long down low. Looks like Long got a little bit of an advantage going down into turn number 3. But Adams comes fighting back hard on the top side. Donald Arcette running right behind all of these guys. Brian Long's able to clear him, move Long into sole possession of second. Adams back there to third, Arcette to 4th, and Vic Bloom in the number 77 now. He's running 5th. That's your top 5 here, 12 to go. Joshua Adams going to try to make a move there on Brian Long. Getting down into turn 3, might even give him a bump. Looks like he's riding the bumper just a little bit throughout the corner. Not able to move him off of his line, and he's going to continue to run single file through the top 5. Yeah, the 08 and the 4 do have identical paint schemes. They are yes. Only difference on the cars are the numbers, are the number colors. Oh, getting down to the corner. I thought Adams was going to give Brian Long a huge shot. He decided not to. I think he could have. He might be waiting on it, but I know he's going to have to somehow get around Brian Long, somehow reel in Justin Krasinski and get around him, all within 10 laps. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it, but I don't want to count him out of it just yet. Krasinski now running in first, sole possession of the lead. Nobody really close to him. Besides Brian Long and all these guys battling hard for second. I think it might be an easy one for Krasinski. A little bit of a They get a little loose off of turn number 2 there. Does Joshua Adams and Donald Arcef. 5th is Vic Bloom running 6th.
All right, man, caution
Oh,
is out.
Adam Meyer.
Caution is
Oh, we
out.
got a caution out on the racetrack. Oh, I think it was Eli Green, it looks like, in the 14. Oh, he gets into the back of Kyle Zimmer there. Oh, and then I think he loses it just on the middle of the back straightaway. He goes around. That's a pretty heavy hit from the 14 truck. That might be the end of Eli Green's night. And what it is going to be is a caution flag here at the end of the race. So we're going to have another restart. Oh, my goodness. So, guys, we're getting close to the restart, so I gotta ask you this question. Between the 4 drivers right now in the top 4, we're gonna have a restart with a couple laps to go. Who wins this race? Do you think it's gonna be the 4 of Justin Krasinski? Do you think it's gonna be the 08 of Brian Long? Do you think it's gonna be the 88 of Joshua Adams? Or do you think it's gonna be the 46 of Arson? Between those 4, who do you think is gonna come out with the victory? I think we're going to get the restart with 3 laps to go. 3 laps. Justin Krasinski, Brian Long, Joshua Adams, and Donald Arcef. That's your top 4. They've been running up front all night, but now it comes down to a restart and a dash for the trophy. I want to give a special shout out to Vic Bloom running 5th, and a really, really special shout out to Adam Meyer running 6th. He was 2 laps down a couple of cautions ago. And, I mean, he's just been able to get the lucky dogs, been able to get the cautions when he needed them. Now he's back on the lead lap, and he's going to be able to fight for a top 5. So big shout out to Adam Meyer for sticking to it. So we got a couple answers coming in. We see probably Krasinski. If not, we could see if not him, then the 08 and Brian Long. Daniel Clark says it's a hard call, and I picked Brian Long. Wow. Okay, so we're getting set to go here. Justin Krasinski is going to restart on the outside. 2nd, it's going to be Brian Long. 3rd, Joshua Adams. 4th, Donald Arcef. Starting 5th, Vic Bloom. 6th, Adam Meyer. 7th, Tyler Riggs. 8th, Aaron Brown. That's going to be how it shapes out here for the final restart of the race. Who's it going to be? Justin Krasinski leads them down. And he's on the gas. He gets a good jump once again. A pretty good jump for 3rd, or make that 4th place. Arcef back there in the 46. He's going to be competing for 2nd now. 3 to go. Oh, Arcef actually gets into the 08 of Brian Long.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Luckily, they keep going straight. Oh, and they're going to keep piling in back here. Bunch of trucks piling in. Caution flag is out there nonetheless. That means our winner is going to be Justin Krasinski in the number 4 truck. And Brian Long not happy at all with Donald Arcef and the way he's been racing him tonight. Arcef got into the back of Brian Long. I'll show you guys a quick replay. I don't want to take too much time on it. Ah, man, I don't want to take too much time on it. Nonetheless, though, we saw what happened. We were watching it live. We were watching it with Justin Krasinski in the number 4 when he was able to get around all of that thing, accordion effect going down into the corner. And, sorry. And it all paid off when you're Justin Krasinski. And how about Joshua Adams coming home 2nd? And Adam Meyer is going to get the podium out of it. After being 2 laps down, he's going to come home with a 3rd place finish. How about that for Adam Meyer in the 12 team? So as they're sorting out the positions coming across the start-finish line, it all works out. A dominant performance. Krasinski leads 143 laps here at Martinsville, and a dominant day ends in victory. Justin Krasinski takes home the win at Martinsville Speedway. truly, what a dominant day. Only 6 laps of the race he didn't lead. The rest he was out front and pretty much showing the way. Great race so far for him. Oh yeah, 150. Let me not forget about the tickets. CRT Network. We got you in here. We got Danielle Clark. I'll make sure I'll award both of you guys some tickets for sticking around. Very much appreciate you guys checking out the broadcast. And it looks like you both have 3 tickets for our drawing. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit the post notifications bell so that when we drop the video of who our prize winners are, hopefully it's one of you guys, and you will be able to claim your prize. So make sure you're subscribed and got the notifications bell on, as the 4 truck of Justin Krasinski burning it down with the donuts on the front straightaway here. See Aaron Brown coming on with a 5th place. Congrats, man. Congrats. Speaking of the finishing results, let's go ahead and find out where all the drivers in the race finished. First, obviously, Justin Krasinski in the 4th. 2nd, Joshua Adams. 3rd, Adam Meyer. 4th, Brian Long. 5th, Aaron Brown. 6th, Tyler Riggs. 7th was Kyle Zimmer. 8th, Steven Spears. 9th, Anthony Jones. 10th, Vic Bloom. Finishing 11th, Zach Michael. 12th, Cody Clark. 13th, Andrew Rucker. 14th, Jacob Evanson. 15th, Donald Larseth. 16th, Eli Green. 17th, J.R. Hager. 18th, Logan Simmons. And then 19th, Chad Frankfield. Guys, stick around because I'm actually going to go ahead right now and catch up with our race winner, Justin Krasinski. Let me bring him in here real quick. Hey, Justin Krasinski, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel like I was just talking to you not too long ago, but you ended up winning the stage, and then you come home with the victory as well, man. So congratulations to that. Tell us how you were holding off all those guys the past couple of laps.
Yeah, thank you. The truck was obviously really good. Brian and I had a great system rolling there on the restarts, and we only had one really, I think, that wasn't basically flawless for what we were trying to do. And it was a great night for SWA, and the truck's really fast, obviously. I'm glad that we were able to get out front and avoid some of the carnage in the back. It sounds like it was a little bit hairy back there at some points, but proud of the SWA guys, proud of Brian, proud of Adam, and we ran a great race, and just proud to get a couple more points as we head into Texas for one more before the chase.
Yeah, we got one more race to the playoffs, which you brought up. Also, won the stage, so you're going to get the playoff point for that. And people have been asking in the chat down below, so I got to ask you, is Brian Long a teammate? Are you guys affiliated? What's the relationship there?
Yeah, we run our team SWA Motorsports. Adam Meyer is actually a team owner of that. We've been a team for a little over a year now, us and a couple other guys. But the 3 of us, work really well together, obviously. And it's always unselfish. I mean, if he would have been in the lead, I'm sure he would have done the same thing for me and help us go team first. And I told him on that last restart, it was every man for himself. And if he was better than me, he could have gone past me. But, unfortunate that he got turned down the backstretch there. But we still ran well all night, and proud of the team and proud of run the Elite Racing League, so thanks to Chad and Josh and everything they do for us. And one more.
Yeah, definitely, man. And if you, I'll go ahead and give you the floor real quick. If you want to thank any sponsors, anyone you want to thank, the floor is yours. Go ahead and take it away.
Thank you. Like I said, just got to thank the team. Got to thank Adam, Brian, Joshua Banks. He's been here the last couple weeks, but he wasn't able to be here tonight. Alex Bell, Landon Ciardulo, just everybody. I got to thank Chad. Like I said, obviously, again, Chad and Josh, they put on this great league. I'm looking forward to the Indy. As good knows as I am in these, but we're going to go in there, hopefully have some fun, and take a little bit of the pressure off when we come back here on Mondays and try to win our championship.
Yes, sir, man. Congratulations, guys. That was Justin Krasinski, your race winner here tonight at Martinsville. Very, very exciting race. It all came down to a final restart. And, of course, the dominant driver, Justin Krasinski, able to come home with the victory, guys. So make sure you are subscribed down below. I don't want to keep plugging my channel, but I'm going to plug it. We got special prizes coming up in a giveaway video. On top of that, we got merchandise. We're going to be giving away a bunch of cool stuff. I see Aaron Brown's in here. CRT Network was sticking around. I appreciate that, man. Danielle Clark as well. I'm glad you could see your husband race in the 33. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed so you can watch him race every Monday night here. But appreciate you stopping by, guys. It was a lot of fun, and it means a lot that you guys were sticking around. Real quick, want to answer a question. There's NASCAR Heat 2 prizes. Will there be game passes like for the 2018 update and other things? Actually, it's going to be more like 124, 164 scale die-cast, some merchandise, things like that. Not so much geared towards NASCAR Heat 2, but maybe we could work some things out depending on who wins what and whatnot. But guys, nonetheless, I want to thank everybody who came by and watched it. And yes, definitely got the IndyCar race coming on Wednesday night, the Jake Bell Production IndyCar Series. You already know to stay tuned for that. It's going to be exciting. And the Korner Sports 150 here at Martinsville, what a great race. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I will see you guys Wednesday night for the Jake Bell Productions IndyCar Series. Oh yeah, I might actually see you guys tomorrow night because we're going to be doing a Fortnite live stream with a driver for Kyle Busch Motorsports. We got him on. He's going to be playing Fortnite with me and the boys. So make sure you're subscribed for that down below. See you guys later. Peace out.